11 again. He wanted to redo that. Yeah. And that midfield functioned so well, be it at Burnley, playing that holding role, and he's the best in the world at that. Keep saying it. And I've got a feeling he might actually be playing the 8 position.
So he's not going to line up
in the tunnel here at Stamford Bridge. When they do emerge, they'll know that Winter is there, and then they make their way into the stadium. And they try and time it. And it's a night where Chelsea and Rennes are playing against each other for the team that's been settled and effective in recent weeks. Injuries mean there are 8 players 20 or under in the Rennes season. There's Julian Stefan, who retired as a player at 20.
To mark about clean sheets. Well, in the last 4 games they've put that right. And
the centre-back position for Chelsea tonight, the first clearance they made. Currently occupy after 9 games of this one.
That's what they'll do, but they will keep it tight.
Reece James with a really good run and cross. And then N'Golo Kante and Jordan describes his team as a work in progress, which is understandable with the summer around. Yan Gaboho. Traore defended behind for the corner of Ben Chilwell. Timo Werner battling over there with Terrier. He manages to squeeze in the cross, and they're appealing for a handball there against Kurt Zouma. It's his best goal-scoring season for Chelsea. Smartly taken by Ziyech, and almost an outstanding finish too. That was brilliant from Hakim Ziyech.
It was wonderful technique to pluck the ball out the sky.
Chilwell away. Werner switched to the other side, and he's gone down, and that is a penalty. And the German referee in no doubt, and immediately point. So up steps Werner and scores, despite the fact that Gomez got a piece of it on the way in. 6 goals now this season for Timo Werner, who's off to a flying start with Chelsea. Chelsea off to a flyer too, 1-0 up inside 10 minutes.
Yeah, he goes bottom corner. It's always difficult for any goalkeeper. Gomez just gets a little. You've just got to play it right, give nothing away in the next 5-10 minutes, and I'm sure there's other chances going to be created. Chelsea were so open on the edge, I thought they might have played it shorter and across.
It's a lovely ball out to Hakim Ziyech. A little bit too high though for Mason Mount. Fascinating watching this Chelsea team because they interchange Giroud and Callum Hudson-Odoi on the bench, and they've got very. Chilwell lost out there. Dalbert with the ball in. Kurt Zouma
at the back 4 and the keeper staying together.
He's got the Kai. Both managers, was the ball had gone out of play there. It's going to break here instead for Dalbert. And a comfortable take for the Chelsea goal with great regularity. Reece James with the cross, and it's Hamari Traore. It was an interesting ball that in towards Girassi.
Not just the back 4 and the goalkeeper, their shape is better.
Well, Dalbert's got himself the free kick here. Hakim Ziyech. He's gone for power and gone to try and whip it as well towards the far post. It was sweetly struck, wasn't it, by Bourigeaud?
Yeah, Bourigeaud there.
Strange clearance by Chilwell. It's awkward now for.
Yeah, good defending from Rennes. They got back and doubled up on.
Let's have another look at it.
I think this is making
for a potential penalty following Tammy Abraham's shot, and it's Dalbert again, the player that.
Then he'll award a penalty kick. So we'll just wait and see of the law in UEFA.
And he rattles this one into the top corner. Brilliant penalty. Chelsea lead 2-0, Rennes down to 10 men, and it's turning out to be a relatively straightforward night in the Champions League for them.
Well, it is a brilliant penalty because he still goes the same side of the keeper, but he goes higher this time. And there's no keeper in the world that dives in the top corner.
Of the penalty decision too, it just seems harsh to punish them twice for that.
Somebody's got.
Tammy Abraham's on his way into the middle. Ziyech's turn to pop up on the right. Mason Mount on the right. Hakim Ziyech. Swept in by Mason Mount, but Timo Werner knew that he was offside. Excellent attempted pass. Chelsea are toying with them now.
Well, they are, but...
Wow, you said that live on air. Wow.
I'm only kidding.
Working alongside Didier Deschamps with the French national team. And now Reece James. It's a lovely ball through to Tammy Abraham, and a really good save by the goalkeeper, who somehow managed to throw his arm out and block the... Timo Werner try and accelerate away. Mason Mount to Ben Chilwell, the two England men combining. De Silva there against the run. Ben Chilwell's in behind them. Tammy Abraham was waiting. It was really... Chilwell with a bit deeper, and then Ziyech! Walked onto it and smashed it over the bar, and he knows what a good chance that was.
Well, it was a good chance. It's more difficult than it looks, because it's on the up. It's just on the rise.
Against Tottenham, who had a late chance to seal it. Reece James with the ball, great finish, Abraham. Typical strikers, poachers finish. And from inside the 6-yard box, he makes it Chelsea 3, Rennes 0.
Well, so simple, wasn't it? James has been getting himself forward all night down that right-hand side, first half. And again, just the extra man again on the outside, which you're going to get when you're playing against 10 men. But you've still got to deliver the ball. There's the 2v1. Abraham just stays on side by the looks of things. There's no marker. There's no defender going.
On the move again. Here's Werner. Might fall in there. Up went Zuma, and the player that was attacking it in there, Werner. Goes for Reece James. Out on the move for Chelsea. Hakim Ziyech. Last long. And Jorginho lifts one in, but Ziyech not quite. Flatter corner this time at Chilwell. Hakim Ziyech to Timo Werner. Offside flag up.
I'm not sure that was offside, to be quite honest. Thiago Silva, I thought he might have been given a rest.
Emerson with the ball. Zuma looking to try and get Reece James in behind them. His way off now for Antonio Rudiger. Now there's a chance potentially in the middle.
They were tighter.
What a ball from Thiago Silva to Reece James. Oh, that was the hat-trick moment for Werner, but somehow he didn't connect with it.
But there's some lovely...
Here come Rennes looking for the opportunity. Emerson's... And Mendy with his first save. It's kick, and that would be the 5th and final change for Frank Lampard, so he's confident there's nothing. It's there by Del Castillo, and Truffert is...
No, they're going to be a match for any team in the Champions League.
Werner to Giroud.